This is Electric Universe Geology Earth News. Here we are back in Arizona with the Grand Canyon, Colorado River running through, going over to Vegas and then south. We have flagstaff sticking up. Everything else is much lower. These are all lower deserts. Over here, it's as if these were the high points and they were sticking up above a flood and they grew while the river was preventing accumulation. My friend Billy Elverton has been making videos of material being lifted from the surface of a chamber and then redistributed around that looks like mountains, sort of like what I'm proposing. And sometimes he drops material from above while there's a 70,000 volt discharge taking place between two electrodes. And I've been asking him to make a video where there's a channel of water running through the experiment to prevent accumulation, not erode a canyon. And he's been really busy, and I appreciate the fact that he's had a lot of other obligations that he had to attend to. But he finally came through and did the video that I've been dreaming of, and it came out really, really interesting. So now we're going to see an experiment where you have a water channel with electricity and dirt or material, actually dolomite and clay, coming down from above. Let's take a look at that. This is the experiment. You have a piece of plastic and then the channel running through it with water that Billy adjusts so it doesn't run over the edge, it just runs through the channel. And then he's going to let material fall from above while these two electrodes exchange a charge differential. I think it's 70,000 volts. So we can fast forward this because it's sort of like watching paint dry otherwise. And I'm going to have a link below for all 16 minutes and 53 seconds of this. You can fast forward yourself when you get it. It helps to see it, put it together a little more quickly. Here's the material starting to fall. You can see it's accumulating, it's being sorted, concentrated by the electricity. And let's just keep this going. Fast forwarding. You can see the channels starting, and you can see a little bit of moisture. When I first saw this, I thought it was wicking out of the channel, being pulled somehow in between the electrodes. But this continues, and you get more of it while there's these other grooves and channels developing. And then we'll go further through, and we'll see that it's getting thicker, this water. It doesn't seem to be wicked, actually. It's as if the dust that's coming down is joining with the water and accumulating more rapidly here. And you start to get cliffs on either side of the channel, which is kind of interesting, kind of reminiscent of the Grand Canyon. It's getting thicker still. And more. You're getting cliffs on both insides of the canyon. I think they're both leeward. I think material's being pushed this way and combining with the water to make horizontal layers. We'll see the layers a little bit later. Here's where it's continuing. You're starting to get a canyon here. By scale, this could be more than a mile deep if you look at this as the size of the Grand Canyon. You can see Billy's lifting the electrodes. There's all kinds of arcs going back and forth that you'll see in the video. It's continuing to get deeper and deeper. Keeps going. Nothing down to the bottom and nothing to the top. It's just in between the electrodes. Still getting deeper. Now he's pulled the electrodes away. Now we're going to start to look at the canyon walls. And they seem to be layered. And they seem to almost be dendritic on the edges. It's really something. Let me play this here so it moves. You'll see how he created a canyon by preventing accumulation with flowing water while dust comes from above, creating canyon walls on the inside of the formation on both sides. Again, as if the material's being pulled towards the center. Might this explain the Grand Canyon and the horizontal layering where it doesn't trend in one direction real hard. It just goes sort of from north to south along the entire canyon. So just a different way of looking at things. My sincere thanks to Billy. I can't wait for the new videos that he's going to do. He wants to put the electrodes on the same side as the water, see if it acts differently. He wants to let the water run freely without the gouge that he put in the middle, and see if that changes things electrically. So there's more videos to come. Thank you.